Hi. Healthy skin or a healthy hair comes only when you have good diet, good amount of sleep and a balanced nutrition throughout your life. It's not just about a day or a week or for a month. You have to be very consistent about what you eat, how you work out, the number of hours in a week you keep for your workout. Basically, the abdomen fat, what is there in our body, should not exceed beyond 7%. 6% is good, but 7 to 8% you could at least, think of having that. But when it's beyond 7 to 8%, you are calling early diabetes to yourself. The more abdomen fat deposition happens, there will be more of weight gain, hormonal fluctuations, PCOD, PCOS, and so on. So a healthy diet, a good amount of exercise, good amount of sleep, and sleep pattern also matters a lot. We have few set of happy hormones, we have few set of late night hormones which have their functions only on those particular hours. So if your sleep cycle is reversed, your whole system kind of gets reversed. So it's very important for us to sleep on before 12 o'clock and wake up before 8 in the morning to prevent excessive fat deposition, to prevent the release of fatty acids excessively, which can be very harmful for your skin, for your hair, for your overall hormones to get stabilized. Today morning, I've seen a lot of forward messages, videos on Nestle products being unhealthy. Yes, most of them are unhealthy. It is not just Nestle. Nestle, when it was doing a research to improvise their product among themselves, their product is being unsafe. The report is leaked out saying 60% of their product is unsafe. That means only 50% of their product is gone under survey. Other 50% is not surveyed, which means knowingly or unknowingly most of us have had their products in once at least in their lifetime or beyond that. For us to have a healthy diet, we should first stop having processed food. Processed food, what happens, to keep the longevity of the food, they add on sodium in it in a higher proportion. All Star is an Australian rating company started in 2014 to rate all the products which come to their country. In the process, when they were assessing about Nestle products, what they found out is only 37% of Nestle products was given 3.5 rating. Out of which the remaining products were really bad. When believe me, in this only 50% of the products were surveyed. So beyond 50%, we have no clue how harmful they are to our health. So in that products, almost processed pizza packets like Hot Packs or DiGiorno pizza has 40 to 48% of sodium in it, wherein the daily intake of sodium for any adult individual is 2300 milligrams. And if he is compromised with diabetes or hypertension, experts suggest to have not beyond 1400 to 500 depending on their height and body weight too. But what are we doing in having this processed food? Just your one meal is exceeding the amount of sodium required per day. You'll end up eating more than 3000 to 3500 milligrams of sodium, which is very, very harmful for the health. Sodium causes water retention and obesity, and also it is carcinogenic for the health. So as we see these days, we see most of our young kids or youngsters are suffering from leukemia or other type of cancer. So all this is caused because of our fooding system and our habituated addiction to this packed food. Instead of Maggie, why not rice noodles? Instead of chips, why not? Or Lays, why not homemade chips? Instead of cakes and pastries processed in the packets, which is like ready to bake cake, why not make homemade cakes? I think these are the few things we have to cultivate very early in our children, and we also have to adapt to our lifestyle and slightly get rid of all these habits. The beverages, processed food or any spread on the bread spreads, like sweet bread spreads, or could be your, chocolate spreads. All of them for 15 gram of serving have close to 15 gram of sugar, which is again very harmful. Once the sugar is high, it causes collagen breakdown, so thereby early wrinkles, thereby saggy skin, thereby loose skin, and you will start looking older very early. I think it's time for us to say no to all processed food and products, not just Nestle, beyond other company too.